What did you think about this story?
Mm. Well, there's the threes thing again. There's always like a principle of threes going on.
Yeah, that's right.
So I noticed that.
Yeah, three challenges,
Mhm.
three times when he could have died, and each
Mhm.
time arguably more dangerous than the time before. The first time
Yeah.
it's a witch, which to me seems like a dragon or something like that. I guess all of
Mhm.
them you could think of them like dragons that he has to slay. Well, the third one I guess is not like a dragon, but the first two anyway.
Mhm.
You know, when he walks into the witch's house, he's been warned not to, but then he goes anyway. And she has red eyes, just like witches do. But to me, that makes me think of some kind of monster like a dragon. And, but she's welcoming, so she's deceptive. And she's also right by a fire, and she's like stoking the fire and cooking something or something like that. So that invokes sort of the fire imagery of a dragon, the power and everything of a dragon. And then the second time, of course, it's even more. It's 12 murderers. And
Mhm.
also the house is filled like like the after they dispatch with the poison, they dispatch the murderers. The innkeeper's daughter opens up all the doors of the houses. It's like there's many caves, many rooms, and it's filled with treasure. So that is, you know, makes you think of like the lair of a dragon. But I think probably in medieval and modern times, there's probably like some kind of identification of like dragons and witches, as some kind of hoarding, kind of everlasting, unnatural, tricky kind of evil being. And then
Yeah, and then like the last challenge is not like a witch, but a princess, so that's unusual.
yeah,
Kind of way, but she gets nine people killed, so yeah, so
yeah, she is like
yeah,
some
dangerous
kind of
that way. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. This is quite the risk-taking kind of intrepid prince. This isn't like someone that was just looking for some
Mhm.
romance or something like that. Like he like it's mentions at the beginning he wanted to go out, so it's almost like a knight errant or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, and like I guess he could have found like the beautiful maidens before that weren't that dangerous, but he
Yeah,
wanted the
exactly.
challenging one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Like it was funny that yeah, the first two seemed according to the story like they might be marriageable. They were beautiful and kind, and they tried to protect, even though they're surrounded by evil, they were still good, and they tried to protect the servant and the prince. So, but yeah, he wanted to keep going on. Yeah, and the last one, we read another story that had like a haughty princess that kept giving like impossible challenges where,
Yeah.
but in that story, like the that was the servant who had who was it wasn't a prince, but the servant like he had helped a bunch of animals, and then they ended up helping him like uh,
Yeah.
to to pass the almost the impossible tasks that the
Mm-hmm.
that princess had given him.
Hmm. Hmm.
But yeah, this one she's on a different level. I mean, it obviously reminds you of the Sphinx from ancient Greek mythology and literature. The Sphinx who is a woman who gives riddles and kills people if they can't solve them. But this one, it's the reverse. She tries to get riddles, and if she can solve them, then if she can guess them, then she kills the guy.
Hmm.
But if she doesn't guess, she marries him. So there's obviously the relation there. relationship there between sex and death. They're very close to each other in many ways.